All right, I think everything should be working fine. Perfect. Let's check in with the VIPs. Good morning or good afternoon, Bongo. And good morning to you, H. Smith. You better have some GameStop. I'm gonna watching it closely today. That's where we closed yesterday. And that's where we're currently trading pre-market. It's nuts. So in 2 minutes, we're gonna open up here. And once again with a fucking huge opening gap. Insanely huge. So yeah, that's looking very nice. Finally, very glad about it. Not gonna lie, been under the water for a long time. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that here for sure. NQ. Come on. Is it due to the live stream on YouTube? Might be. Here I entered long on this bullish fair value gap. For the opening, I want to see if it holds up. My entry was right around here. Stop loss here, take profit target here. Share link, copy. All right, market opened up at $60. That's insane. 60. Look at those gaps, man. Look at the daily chart. Crazy Macy. All right. Yeah, market opened up. It's 9:30. Let's see how that plays out. I'm still on the long here on NQ. Like I said, that's the position right now. Assuming that we swept sell side at the 8:30 news event, I'm just looking for the longs. Into 1 hour fair value gap. Nice. Well, that's nice. Come on, trading view. Don't leave me hanging here. Quickly going. Must be due to the YouTube live stream. I hope that one's at least not laggy. That's alright. Seems to be alright at least. Let's close that tab and also close the GME tab. Screw it. We need all available internet for apparently for the live stream and trading mainly. So here we go. Bullish fair value gap. Bearish fair value gap. I know that we have SMT divergence between ES and NQ if I open up ES here quickly. ES already cleared the current high of day, but it's also much lower compared to where NQ is sitting at. I'm not going to be trading ES today. 15-minute time frame, well, 15 looks rather bearish. Bearish fair value gap, obviously. But since we already cleared most of the sell side, I have high conviction that we might actually continue to take buy side. As long as we respect the fair value gap, we should be all good. Let the opening do its thing. Then I think we should be good to expand. Bearish fair value gap. Trade of 8. Open chat. All right. I'm gonna put it below this low. Try to catch an entry right here of the 50%. If I get filled. Probably won't miss the opportunity because I wrote a damn message on the Discord. Damn. Shouldn't really be doing that. Now we filled in the entire bearish fair value gap. 935. I want to see support from these down closing candles if we were to continue up higher. That's why I'm using the tight stop here. Might not get filled. Let's take a look at ES. Essentially doing the same thing here. No, fuck it. $38 to go. Let's see if we can flip this bearish fair value gap into a inversion fair value gap. That would be nice. Unfortunately, we didn't close above the bearish fair value gap. 15-minute time frame, still inside of it. This could still continue go lower. Tape reading message. Small one. Well, but good one, Simo. I mean, come on. I had longs going on EU this morning. We talked about it in the live stream, market structure shift. We wanted to see this play out. I had a long going ever since here, off the midnight level, but got stopped out, unfortunately, with this wick. But I re-entered, if I go to the 1 minute time frame right here on this candle, because I knew sell side has been hit, and I targeted the previous week's high, previous day's high. That's where I secured my profits. Just a scalp to recover the losses. This is a fresh challenge. I just picked it up today because I blew an old one and I had a discount code. You get a 10% discount if you blow a challenge, and I thought, come on, screw it, just get another one. Due to that, due to me being in a EU long, over leveraged, but I didn't really mind. I was aware of the risk at the time, and yeah, so this is a new fresh one. See how it goes. Risk 2% on that first trade. Looking forward to see previous day's high being hit. Could even put it right up here. Another one. Just get another one. Yeah, if you blow a challenge or if you're in drawdown, just get another one. Nah, didn't mind. Ugh. Not here to fuck around. This morning we already took a long on the live stream during the London session from right here all the way up till here. Nicely caught the top right there. Then we started to retrace, and then we had the news event. We all get another one. Bongo, if there's one rule, another week, another challenge. Another hour, another challenge. What you talking about? One minute time frame, 4% risk per trade. No, it was unfortunate. I order a stop loss didn't trigger on EU, and then I lost a little bit more than I was allowed to lose, and I'm like, well, just get another one. And you get the idea. And we're down to 49. Oh, well, I mean, was spot tap on the chart. This can't be real. I mean, closed here, open up here. It's just nuts. I don't mind. That money I put in GameStop, I already said, well, it's already gone. So let's just see what happens. Yeah, especially on the 8:30 news event. That's an issue, I know. Well, you could say, well, maybe then don't trade the 8:30 news event, but I had a real good feeling. Last time I traded 8:30 news, it played out well. This time it didn't. So, well, we just buy another one in the end of the day. So we cleared buy side liquidity right here. That's all done. We have our highest bearish fair value gap now that we have to push through. It's 940. We have 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute left on the 15-minute candle. So this is a new 15-minute candle. We have a 15-minute inversion fair value gap here now, and a 5-minute inversion fair value gap. This is our initial break-in structure, which led me to believe that we could actually see that reversal. Should have taken it on my power speaking in 15. Maybe I can pass this challenge in one trade. What do you think? With power speaking? Put it... I'm kidding. The only thing that I'm going to do is move my stop a little bit above break even. If it wants to pump, it can pump. If it already cleared our sell side, so there's really only one way for it to go, really. Should have taken it on the TPT. Well, should have, would have, could have, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I am going to take home one lot, and that's 800. Let's take home another 0.2. And that's 5100. So we already secured 2%. It's not bad. Not a bad start. Let's see what Papa Power wants to do. For our time frame, what's the next buy side target here really? For our stop hunt. Yeah, seems like a pretty good target to me. Or maybe should we go for the all-time high? Like this and keep the swing open. Yeah, maybe I start swing trading on this account. Why not? Maybe, not sure if I'm getting ahead of myself, but I don't think it's unrealistic. Well, we'll see. I'll leave it up there for now. Go back to the 5-minute and manage it like always. The only thing that I want to have on my chart is right here and right here. Those two highs. Everything is possible except, yeah, always. And we get a nice short squeeze. So we have those two highs here on the 5-minute. We swept most recent lows. Immediately invalidated. Let's see what Papa Power wants to do. Damn it, jeez. Power speaking at 10. right here. What? Red. No. A vertical line, that's what we need. Let me just check something. I haven't checked on it today. All right. Damn. I wanted to enter. Maybe I can still get my entry. Quick fair value gap retest, damn it. Think it, dream it, do it. That's a good quote. Don't really want to see it below that low. Target this high. This would be the 8:30 news high. I would like to see support from that overall area and our old high of day right here. I'd like to see that being respected. And follow bullish order flow until we reach final buy side. Until we reached our final destination. So my first entry, but on the funding pips account, was right. Here we already played with the thought of entering right here on that retest, but missed the entry unfortunately. So here's my fake execution error. Gonna take some more partials once we hit this. Like I said, stop is protected at break even. Don't really have anything to worry about. Secure 2%, risk 2%. I'm very happy with that. Let's see if we want to continue higher, because right now we've rejected another time at the consequent encouragement of this bearish fair value gap. Once I see the close below this bullish, I know that we're likely in for a little bit of a deeper retracement, but as long as we're respecting it, It's as simple as that. I'm cool. No, I'll have to wait for this 5-minute candle close. Taking a quick look at ES. Well, odd. Little paper hand. Let's see, there's been no reason so far that would invalidate the trade idea. So I'm not closing. Gonna be back shortly. Five-minute time frame. We get news in 3 minutes roughly, approximately. Fair value gap is still holding, like I said, we already secured. Let's see if we get some reaction of that 8:30 down closing candle. Without disrespecting this fair value gap, ideally. If we can, nice. Otherwise, well, it's gonna be a loss. See what Papa Power has to offer. 1 minute to go until we hear him speak. Nah, Papa Power, what are you doing? Give me hope, Power, give me hope. We don't have to close now. No, yeah. Doesn't really matter if I close now or my stop loss is gonna be hit in 10 seconds. Or maybe even before that. There we go. And now it's turning around because my stop loss is hit, obviously. See? Just have to be careful. Currently sitting at negative 270. Alright. No, yes, it's just acting weird lately. Not even worth looking at it, to be honest. So we filled in our highest bearish. We invalidated our highest bullish. Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to the speech. Mm, 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 mm. 15-minute time frame, no bullish fair value gap, but a inversion fair value gap right here as well. So we could still go higher. In that case, my stop loss was just too small, but I can't really go on for a wider stop on a 25k TPT account, at least with minis. Alright, we're stopped out. Oh no, I closed it manually. So let's see how we're gonna play here. Now ES is just not interesting. We hit the bullish fair value gap here again. Not sure if I can take the risk. Yeah, don't like those 25k accounts, and I can't really be bothered trading micros now. One minute time frame. Bullish, bearish, that's the question right now. 1 minute time frame, 15-minute. Mm. 230 is available to risk. If we were to close back above this bearish value gap in the next 1.5 minutes, I'm looking forward to enter long again. Only if we do close above. So right here's our inversion fair value gap. We filled that in now. Here's our bearish fair value gap. My risk would be down here. My take profit target would be up here. 20 seconds to go. Essentially just waiting for an opportunity, but instead of taking this short, I prefer to wait for the invalidation and then take it long. Maybe we get it on this candle. Yeah. No, we didn't make it above the inversion fair value gap, but we inverted this fair value gap now. Double inversion action here. I'm gonna be focusing on this one because this one tells me that the retracement is over. Ideally, best case scenario, of course. Doesn't have to be right. That's trading. But we still have some good buy side to target. What do you mean with one tick inversion fair value gap? Yeah, missed this inversion fair value gap by one tick. But this is from the leg up. I'm more interested to see or to determine when the retracement is over, and for me, for my definition, the retracement is over once we close above the bearish value gap of the actual retracement here, before we continue to head into buy side liquidity up there. If that makes sense. Now we get to close above this inversion fair value gap as well. Yeah, can't look at ES right now. Inversion fair value gap retest entry. Oh, you mean a big one? Yeah, probably. But the price action on ES, it's just not appealing to me at the moment. Not interested in trading that. Just doesn't look the way it usually looks for a New York session or a London session even. So I don't touch it. Because we had insight days, interesting. Let's see how we close this candle. It's 15. 10 a.m. 15-minute candle is closing in also in 1 minute. So this is a 15-minute candle close. Then I would like to see the next 15 minutes expanding into buy-side liquidity, ideally. Of course, depending on how this candle is going to close. Don't get me wrong. So far, we're still respecting this older inversion fair value gap. And I would like to see this inversion to be respected, otherwise I'll close. New 15-minute candle. Let's see if it can offer some more momentum. Like I said, at this point in time, we're still respecting this inversion fair value gap here to the left. But we've also respected the most recent inversion fair value gap. So trade right now looks like this. Looks like it does not want to continue high, at least at this point. Yeah, come on. Oh, lucky me, look at that. Good timing. Alright, that account is done for the day. Can't risk any more on that. Might as well also close this position. Right, let's see what is the time. It's 4:18. We have this major inversion fair value gap that could still hold price, but that's just ugly delivery. $15-minute inversion fair value gap. It's all looking nice, really. It's just a lower time frame messing it up sometimes. So far, no real clean moves after the 9:30 opening move into buy side. Have a nice one too, Simon. Enjoy your day. Damn it. My stop would have been fine. I really don't think so when we were down here, but that's my mistake. Shit. No, it doesn't matter. Why did it have to come back all this way? Damn it. Price sometimes, but that is what it is. Didn't really close above, I guess, well, this second inversion fair value gap. It's alright. Now we're pushing. Now we're hitting those targets that we wanted to see hit. Yeah, I was also pretty confident that I'm gonna get stopped here. That's why I closed the initial position. But well, would have played out just nice. Just a last shakeout before we actually continue higher. And that second leg down was kind of unnecessary. But, well, who am I to say that something's unnecessary? Alright, we reached the previous week's high. Put our TP up here. Start to move our stop loss. Below this candle's low. And just a bit unlucky. Go to the hourly time frame here and see where that would take us. One standard deviation right up into those areas. Like I said, we've stayed inside the range for long enough. We cleared the low of the range. I think now it's time to clear some of the highs, going to the 4-hour time frame. That's what we spoke about this morning during London, but well, essentially without this liquidity stop hunt wick. Mm, 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 mm. 0.2 close. 0.05 close. Damn, gotta close another 0.05. All right. That's the thing now. The only way how we could have caught this move is by simply relying on this big inversion fair value gap, the 830 inversion fair value gap essentially. But besides that, now, well, we earlier when we tried it for the first time, we didn't really close. We closed above this bearish fair value gap, didn't respect that, didn't close above this old inversion fair value gap here from 940. So we rejected, came back to retest our initial bullish fair value gap that I entered long on with the first move to the upside where I secured the 2 risk to reward. Came back to retest that one more time and then shoot higher. But there's no point in waiting to get the close above here if we're expanding already above the previous week's high. This is our target already being hit. That's the issue. That is the issue. The next target really would be right up here in terms of buy side liquidity on the 4-hour time frame, on the 1-hour time frame, sorry. Right here. And then right here. That's where one standard deviation of the 830 move would essentially take us. But unfortunately, not really giving you a chance to, well, catch the continuation move up here. Unless you want to be trading this bullish fair value gap as continuation setup. Yes, still didn't hit previous day, previous week's high. Euro US dollars back at the previous week's high. Bitcoin, nice bounce here. Unfortunate with the take profit trader 25k account, because we tried the long initially here and then we tried again on this inversion, but well, really we could have just played this big inversion fair value gap for the continuation up higher, or this initial, well, 930 opening long that I took from right here. Yeah, hindsight is a beautiful thing. Closed above the 50%. Yeah, that's interesting. What do you guys think about adding a position here? Something like this. Stops below here, looking for a one-to-one risk to reward and 2 more buy side liquidity. Yeah, I think so too. So I'm gonna place a... Oh shit, no, it's a buy. Oh, fuck, I bought at market. Didn't want to do that. Maybe I can get out with some profit if I'm lucky. Otherwise, well... It's not my specific style either, I'd say. Would just be a simple continuation entry sort of thing. But yeah, risk to reward is terrible now. Like, nah, doesn't make a lot of sense. What just happened here? I pressed market instead of pending. Only one thing we can do. Double down. Not double down, but get the idea. 5-minute time frame. We can exit early if we see some invalidation of the fair value gaps. 15-minute time frame looking good. 1 hour time frame cleared order liquidity. Why does it look so... The highs right here. 330, 50 points. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Only playing with profits. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-oh. Falling right through it. S&P also falling below it, paired with the SMT divergence. A couple more minutes before this candle is going to close. But if it were to invalidate this bullish fair value gap, that would be super bearish in my opinion. After SMT divergence at the highs, having cleared orders buy side above. Yeah, fuck it. Still up 1%. How many minutes? 2 minutes left before we get the candle close. Cutting through buy side, leaving behind a bullish fair value gap, and we'll see, maybe invalidated. Be interesting. Paired with the SMT divergence between yes and Q at the highs. Dirty 30 setup. When we start turning around, 10:30, and boom. I forgot about the time here. I'll place my risk like this. Sell. And already sell the first 250 down here. Mm, 1 minute to go. That would be first target sell side liquidity. And a close below this bullish fair value gap, at least for me, would be the final confirmation. I know RMU probably looking for 10 EMA bonds now because we're right at that level. All EMAs actually. Not with that candle, yeah, well, fair enough. SMT divergence is compelling. Not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit too optimistic on continuing to trade. But we'll see. It's not like it's my own money. It's a funnel account for them. Alright, so we closed below the inversion fair value gap, so risk. Let's put our stop loss right up here. Let's see if we even get the entry, but the entry is going to be at the inversion fair value gap. And we'll risk another 250 sell limit. We closed below it. Did we also close below it on NQ? Yep. After taking out all that buy side. Let's get rid of that over here and the standard deviations that didn't play out. Rather quickly invalidated. that right here. For now. I would be fairly confident that lows are going to be hit next, since we started to disrespect bullish fair value gaps after cutting into buy side liquidity and leaving SMT divergence behind. Unless we're just delivering real ugly, and then I'm just gonna accept the fact that I went back to break even, but because if we push up higher and come back to this area 3 times with such a big push, nah. Let's see, our inversion fair value gap limit order is set. Pump up 10:30. I should have been aware of the fact that it's 10:30 and I'm looking too long after we cleared major buy side. That's my mistake. That's definitely going down into the journal. 10:30 and we reverse. Yes, cleared out these stops. Cleared this, rejected off the highest bearish. Don't like this sideways movement. Not the best indication. Where's our VWAP? We're also just playing at the VWAP. We still have to break through that. Left shoulder head, right shoulder collapse. Now we have a bearish fair value gap overlapping with both of these inversion fair value gaps. Question is if we hit it before we run lower, or if not, I'm fine with that too. And that's also going to be the last trade for today. Buy side. Buy side, we cut right through that, leave behind the bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, cut through it, leave the inversion. The only thing that could be is that we're just really delivering very ugly. We're still holding general support on that 830 down closing candle, but every time we push, we come back to it. We push big time, we come back to it, and then we just keep on pushing. But every time we make a push, we recover it immediately. That's so far what happened. We push, we come back to recover it immediately. We push, we come back to recover. Until tomorrow, RM. All right, so we're tapped in. I don't like the fact that we're starting to form a bottom right here, just going sideways after this drop. That kind of indicates that we might form a low here. And then just like said, every time we move up higher, we come back to around that same area. It's a tricky area. Is that the point of control for the entire day, or just based on your visible chart, if you know what I mean? Let me see, fixed range volume profile. Now we're right at the volume point of control. Up or down? Well, we'll see. Like said, last trade. Not played out. Interesting. At least it plays out, if you know what I mean. Like, we get our fair value gaps and, yeah, it performs. On NQ, well, a little bit trickier this morning. I'm thinking of just leaving this run, leaving this open. Yeah, my stops should be protected in case we go lower. Look, smash already out of my Bitcoin is gonna run out or not. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? And I'm thinking the same. It's gonna be the last trade for me today anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it at that and end the live stream here. Go outside, enjoy the sun a little bit, and come back tomorrow. Yeah, you too, Bongo. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the sun outside. No, we don't have to get it every day. It's all right. So, until then, until tomorrow, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.